for Devil's Den Labor Day weekend. So with that, I'm going to pre-cook some brisket chili. This is my base sauce. Put some bacon in it. And then I'm going to smoke a brisket Thursday night. Tonight's Wednesday. And then we'll actually eat brisket Friday at Devil's Den, and then Sunday we'll have it all chopped up and put it in a crock pot with the sauce and have brisket chili like I normally do. But it'll be cooked, the brisket will be cooked a little different, be better smoked and everything. So more videos to come. Alright, so this is the recipe. It's kind of unique. I need to try to make this more visible on the internet because I haven't found the same kind of recipe. But for the JoJo potatoes, or the potato wedges, this is inspired from a place in Ketchikan, Alaska called the Gateway Club. And the Sneller family, maybe they came up with this. I mean, it might be a secret recipe, I don't know. But I did talk to Sharon. Sharon Sneller was my classmate the last time I saw her, and got a couple extra ingredients. She said that, I had it right for the most part with the sour cream, horseradish, and some garlic powder. And she actually said there was a little bit of cottage cheese and just a little bit of milk. Just, kind of use that at discretion to get the right texture. So we're going to do the whole 16-ounce sour cream. I'm only going to do 3 tablespoons of the horseradish, prepared horseradish. Last time I did 4, everybody thought it was a little bit too much horseradish. I'll try 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of garlic powder. This is actually 5.3 ounces of cottage cheese, and it does give it a little different texture. I'm going to use the whole package of that, and probably just a couple tablespoons of milk, whole milk in this case. Mix it up. I got a little hand mixer. We're going to mix it up even more than we normally do. So it is so good with any kind of potato dip, fried potato wedges in particular. Howdy folks, welcome back to Woody's Corner. We're on the verge of Labor Day weekend down at Devil's Den. So getting things ready. Got the Jesse's vintage camper ready. It's Thursday night. We're heading out Friday, tomorrow. Turn this around. We finally got some rain. You see the grass has been browning up. It's been so hot here in Arkansas. Got all the plants out where they could get some rain. Today we had a lot of rain, so but yeah, everything's coming together to get ready. We haven't been out since Memorial Weekend when we went to Gore, Oklahoma. Got the front cap all polished with my polish. Even after you wash it, you get a lot of the stains on it, and I used my special glass cleaner to get that front glass all clean. So the front looks real nice. I like my Razorback license plate on the front I finally put on there. It really pulls out the mirror shine from this up here with that, and then the black, the black here. So it really looks good. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. But yeah, I got it all washed up last weekend. And now I'm smoking some meat. Take you back here to the cooking deck. This is the backyard after groundhog over there. After we got it all weed eated a week and a half ago. But if you follow our channel and see some of our videos on the structures that we put up, this was the roof over the cooking deck, and I've got the Rectech smoker going. We're gonna do a 16-hour brisket. It's started out as a 15-pound brisket, and basically gonna go 200 till about midnight, 1 a.m., and I'll wrap it, and this is the rest of the cooking deck. This is the new griddle I've got that I haven't actually even fired up. Been so hot. What else? Well, this is the one I've been doing videos of lately, the Rectech X-Fire Pro 825. Loving that. It's going to replace the Cajun grill, charcoal grill. I still got to do some work on that and possibly get some replacement grates in it, and then I'll sell it. But at this point, I'm moving forward with the X-Fire, and the charcoal grill is going to be a piece of history in my life, I think. Hey, howdy folks. Welcome back to Woody's Corner. We are at Devil's Den. Got Jessie over here. This is our usual spots. We're in 80, she's in 82. And, you know, right next to the bathhouse back here. They have new Wi-Fi option. It's free. It's called State Park. Arkansas has been rolling that out. I thought they were rolling out more of the satellite via sat, because I had that the last couple years down here. But this, and you had to pay for that. But this is free. You'll notice we're leveled up, and we're level. If you watch our videos, you've seen me complain about the leaking reservoir, which is up front under here, just the hydraulic reservoir for the jacks, but because it was leaking and the problems, even the air part of the leveling system, which is the other option, you know, wouldn't work. So we got all that welded up and fixed, and it's holding steady.
Where's our awning, and when do I get to put up my party lights and my hammock?
So the only issue we're having, I think that I know of, well, another one cropped up right before we left. The generator, I've always felt like the generator when I go to start it has been a little hesitancy. It's not the batteries. Batteries are all good. We've had all that looked at and tested. But for the first time when I went to start it today, it wasn't like the click. It was like it sent power to it, and it just didn't crank, but it was a kind of a, you know, like it was about to crank. But it was different than a click. So, I mean, I don't know what that is, but it did that probably a dozen times. You know, went out, ran the slide out on the generator and used the button up front to start it. It was doing it there too. But then finally it grabbed hold, started to crank, and it started. So I don't know if it's a one-off, you know, we'll see. The other thing is you know, we've been having trouble with the electric side of the AquaHot back in here. They've looked at it multiple times, did a few repairs. Again, if you've seen some of our videos, we've talked about that journey. But now it's, you know, the electric will just stop. Might work at first, and by morning it's not. Devil's Den. We got here early. It's only about 2:30. There's quite a few empty spots. So a lot of people will roll in if they're coming. You know, Devil's Den had the murders, and I don't know if people are shying away. We'll see. But anyway, so on the AquaHot, we just run the diesel burner when that happens, and so we can get by with it. But they think it's just because it's getting old at this point. It's you know, hard because they can't duplicate the issue when we take it in. Usually, it is intermittent. All right, so I upgraded the tables. Remember, I had the black mesh ones. If you've seen some previous videos, these are all stainless steel. They're actually a little higher. I like it. And all three of the induction tops set on here real nice. Got my little wiring harness here. Got the Ninja wood fire. Got a 35 amp 120 volt holding this together. But yeah, I like these tables. I actually bought a third one, but I really didn't have enough room underneath here. They're kind of thick with the way they fold up, so I really couldn't bring the third one. I have it in the garage. But yeah, it's nice. It cooled down. Weather's great. In the cooler here, I smoked a 15-pound brisket on the Rectech RT 700 last night to perfection, and it's been in the cooler since we left this morning. So we'll eat that tonight. We'll chop it up and have brisket chili. I already made the base for that. We'll eat that Sunday, and then I'll smoke 2 whole chickens on the old wood fire Saturday. Tonight I'll cook up some potatoes and onions. We'll have some leftovers for breakfast. And so, yeah, looking forward to the cooler weather and a little break from it all. Things are busy at work and in life in general. We lost my mom. Well, in a couple days. It'll be 2 weeks ago. She'd been in a nursing home and in declining condition. So, I mean, it wasn't unexpected, but it's been a sad couple of weeks for sure. So we're dealing with that again, a break from all that, come out here and be with nature and just celebrate life for her, for us, everyone. But yeah, good to be back to Devil's Den. Our last trip was actually Memorial Weekend. It's 3 months ago in the motorhome. It was out to Gore, Oklahoma. So good to be back. We'll turn around from here, get back Monday, take a couple days at work, and then we're out again Thursday and Friday up to Branson. We'll take Gramps. He's got a cabin next to us at the Branson KOA for the Vintage Camper Rally, which is, for Jesse's Camper and all those small campers. We do that every year up there this time of year, right after Labor Day. Girls are going up to the office to pay, get some wood. I've already had a beer. And I think I'll get the e-bikes off the stand and start relaxing. Got the TV on and all's good. Everything else working just fine. It was a wonderful drive down here. All right, potatoes and onions and grilling beans have started. We'll have the brisket tonight with some salad. Girls are relaxing on the we noticed that it really smells more pine-like with these pine trees than we've ever noticed. Kind of interesting. Getting a couple more campers in here. Starting to fill up over here. The office did say that it won't be as busy as usual due to the tragedy. Unfortunately, people are choosing to stay away, I guess. But actually, looks like it's filling up over on this side pretty good. Brisket came out great. It sat in the cooler for like 5 hours and was still warm, and look at the juiciness. What do you guys think over here?
Good. It's good.
So, I mean, is it restaurant quality good?
Yeah. All my seconds.
Yum.
Yum.
Hanson's going crazy smelling all this meat. And good morning from Devil's Den. Sherry's making she's got a new special roll she found. It's flaky chocolate rolls.
Chocolate chip rolls.
Looks pretty good.
Can't go wrong with that.
Got the coffee going, cleaned up, getting ready to head out for a ham scramble. And kind of a slow start to the morning, but staying nice and cool down here in the valley, and the sun's out. It's going to be a beautiful day in Devil's Den. This is the dam over here at Devil's Den, and they had a big storm roll through here too. Look at all this trees down. There's quite a bit of debris down everywhere. They had the park closed for some cleanup while that was going on. And then right after that was the other tragedy. Nobody at the pool. Not even sure. Maybe they don't open it until noon or something. It's about getting there. Alright, so in the Ninja wood fire, I did the whole chickens at $2.25
Sorry.
for, I guess, about an hour and 15 minutes, and then cranked it up to $3.75 to try to get some crisp on this skin, and then went about another 20 minutes or so, and I pulled them off. They were 160 in the breast. The thighs were a little higher actually, so I just let it rested and get ready to kind of cut it and pull. Sherry made a great fire. We're here at Devil's Den on Saturday night, Labor Day weekend. Ladies are chilling over here.
I just felt a raindrop.
I felt the raindrop too. We have something out there that could brush us, but I think we'll be all right. But it's just so quiet and peaceful, and oh, another raindrop. A lot of party lights. We got our party lights up. Folks, well, we're just closing out our Devil's Den trip. Haven't done a closeout while I'm driving in this rig yet, I don't think. But boy, this is such a smooth ride, and everything worked really well with the Monaco. The only issue we had at the beginning of the trip was hesitation on the generator starting. Something with the starter, it just kind of hung up, and it started as normal as we leave it. But yeah, I think it was nice to have the leveling system work for the first time on a trip. And we used the air leveling versus hydraulic leveling, and it worked great. Had some great food. We did it with our brisket chili last night from the smoked brisket from Thursday night. Gave it a nice smoky flavor. And I don't know, sure, any other closing thoughts?
Yeah, the weather was great. It was nice not to have the temperatures be in the 90s. Had a few sprinkles of rain, but nothing that really interrupted the trip. We were excited to see that Devil's Den had installed a free Wi-Fi connection, but in the end, after the park filled up, the Wi-Fi at Devil's Den is not great, so I couldn't work from the campsite. I had to go up to the top of the hill once to get service through my hotspot on my phone. But it was a great weekend, and we're looking forward to heading to Branson on Thursday for the annual Vintage Camper Rally, and the hopes that the motorhome works great and everything goes off without a hitch on our second trip.
Yep, should be a fun trip. We'll do a video of the Vintage Camper Rally like we always do.